Hi guys, welcome to a new iteration of Mamemeister's High Score Kerfuffle. First of all, thanks to Alan for letting me take this over. I think most of you could tell that Alan was struggling to find the time to run this, so I offered to take it over, which he kindly accepted. For those of you that haven't seen this feature before, it's a weekly high score challenge and just a bit of fun. Every Tuesday, I'll post a new video featuring an old arcade game for everyone to play, and I'll review the scores from the previous week. 2 weeks ago, Alan chose Tiger Heli. My first impression of this was that the movement was a little bit slow, but I quickly adapted and quite enjoyed it. The slow pace means that you need to be a bit more deliberate with both movement and shooting. The challenge certainly ramps up as you progress, and this is me playing in the background. Okay, so on to the scores. What I've done is create a spreadsheet on Google Sheets for which there's a link in the comments. I've collated this week's results, all of the previous games, and created an overall leaderboard. So let's take a look. Here's the spreadsheet that I've created. Google Sheets runs in a browser, so everyone should be able to access it. And I've made the link read-only so no one can edit it. Each game and the overall leaderboard appears as different pages at the bottom here, and we're looking at the new results for Tiger Heli. You can see me down in 7th, Alan is 5th, and then the top 3 is comprised of Robert Morrison in 3rd, Steve Drysdale with a last-minute submission yesterday in 2nd, and the winner is Mark Hendricks, so very well done to you, with the only score over 100,000. Regarding an overall leaderboard, what I've done is apply the same scoring as Formula 1, which I feel rewards the victor but tapers down nicely. I've applied this to all the games we've played so far to create an overall leaderboard. So what we've got is for each person that's entered, there's the number of entries, the number of wins, and then the points for each game ranking, summed up to give an overall score. A blank cell represents not competing that week. So, the top 3. We've got Colin Jones in 3rd, who's competed all but the first week. Charlie Farr in 2nd, who despite only competing 3 times, has won every game he's entered. And finally, we've got the current leader, Robert Morrison, who's the only person to have competed every week and has had a particularly strong showing the last 3 weeks. We see this week's winner, Mark Hendricks, down in 9th, but he's only competed twice with a strong showing each time. Now, on to this week's challenge. So this week's game is Popeye, released by Nintendo in 1982, 4 years before I was born. How I discovered this was back in March. I asked my Instagram followers to recommend me some NES games, one of which was Popeye. I enjoyed playing, and a quick Google showed me that it was a port of this arcade game. The arcade game is obviously more difficult than the NES game, but it's pretty playable and the sprite work is excellent. It's not surprising the game's decent though, given the designers were Genya Takeda, the lead developer of the Wii, and Shigeru Miyamoto, a man who needs no introduction. If you don't know who that is, then really what are you doing on this channel? So there you go. For those that want to enter, scores can be posted in the comments here on YouTube, on mine or Alan's copy of the video, in the comments of my associated Instagram post, or on Alan's Mamemeister Facebook post. I hope you enjoy playing some Popeye. If you have multiple versions of the ROM, I believe it's version 1 revision D that's the one to use. With that, I'll be back next week with the scores and a brand new game. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.